honestly, I want you to go back and look at it. Like, I've watched it twice already because of the discussion that they were having. And it was pretty much about relationships and dating and just guys just being honest with themselves in relationships, right? And he talked about in it there was several things. And honestly, I want us to do we need to do a whole commentary just on the discussion itself. So I'm not even going to go like deep into it, but he posed a question about whether there's a space for pain and heartbreak for men, right? And in particular, I think there's a way to navigate through your 20s and stuff, and just in terms of dating and relationships. And I think you and I were fortunate in that respect. And I do think once you get into your 30s, if you're progressive and you're all about growth, it's there's a lot of things in your 20s that you can pretty much shake. You know what I'm saying? In dating, it's the 30s that's a little quirky. You know what I'm saying? And there's really not a space for men, particularly black men, but men, for us to discuss our pains, our hurts, hell, the hurt that we've caused a line of women, just to become the men that we need to become in a relationship, in terms of just having the space to express that. And I thought about our experiences in just you and I, and there's a lot of us like that. We're twofold. We're hood niggas and we church niggas.
Right.
And we don't all the way rock with the hood shit, and we don't all the way rock with the church shit either, in terms of just like fitting in. You know what I'm saying? I think we can work it. We can work both spaces, but in terms of just overall really meshing in both worlds, me personally, I just have never been able to really get in it. You know what I'm saying? And so I was thinking about, in terms of relationships and just being able to, he brought up this thing where he said, in terms of money, careers, everything that we want to do in life, we always seek out coaching and mentoring, right? Just damn near everything. Finances, we look for, a coach in that. Music, I'm looking for mentors online. We trying to get people CDs, can you take me under your wing, this, that, and the third, or whatever the case may be, except for the area of relationships. Will there ever be more spaces, or a normalizing of guys like us, or just men in general, that want to be the better person, that want to become a better man in relationships, and need the space and need the coaching and the mentoring necessary as a grown man to do it?
I guess my thing is, as far as like from the hood side, you have to find like men that are mature. You have to find like men that can actually express themselves and be like, you know what, man, as far as we talking about women and relationships, like, I did this because I was hurt. You know what I'm saying? Not because, oh man, I had plenty females, you know what I'm saying? I was a player and no. Yeah. You was a player for a reason.
Yeah.
You don't know just no player because I guarantee there was one girl that had you. Because when a girl get us, or any guy, like when they really got us, you got us.
Yeah.
Like I don't care what a girl say, oh man, dogs and that. No.
Yeah.
We want dogs first. Yeah. Like we ain't start barking first. You know what I'm saying? Like we was the little puppy trying to get, held and comforted and love for real. Yeah. Even though we was cats, you know what I mean? Like at the end of the day, a man want that nurturing woman. You know what I'm saying? That loving woman that you can go to and talk and be real with and be yourself around.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But at the same times, you got this tough and this ego thing that, men from the hood, deal with. And it's hard to really express, like, I guess your emotional side, or how you really feel about things, especially relationships. You know what I mean? Because you already know, as a hood dude, how you feel about a chick. You know, we probably down, but they go.
Yeah.
F that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and then he even...
I ain't worried about no girl. I ain't worried about her, man. Got, you know what I'm saying? Whatever, blah, blah, blah. But at the same, if it was that chick, I guarantee that's why they fronting.
Yeah.
They front. you really can't mature,
Mm.
you know, before the hurt.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got to go through hurt and pains in order to mature in things.
Mm.
Like you got to go through dirt. You got to go
Yeah.
through. You know what I'm saying? Everything ain't sunny. Everything
Yeah.
ain't happy. Everything
Yeah.
ain't good. So
Yeah.
I believe like when you really do learn lessons and when you really do grow is when you go through all that.
Yeah.
When the dirt sprouts from the dirt, that's
Yeah.
when you see the flower. The flower come up from the dirt.
Absolutely.
But you know, once you go in there, it's like you know, you kind of like you kind of flustered because you don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Once
Yeah.
you flourish out of that, you see that flower, you like, okay.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But as far as to answer your other question, as far as the Christian side, I think Christians need to get it together. Like, because it's a new time and a new day.
Boy.
And it's new people out here that's searching. Like they hungering for something to like hold on to that they can be like, you know what, when I call on this, when I go to this, when I come to this, like I'm so good.
Yeah.
I feel better.
Yeah.
My day better.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? My children, my husband, my wife doing good. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you get across these holy rollies or these people that's so super spiritual and they got all the crap going on in their life. They just don't want to tell you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because a lot of things that Christians go through is up here. It's up here.
I think you hit it dead on the head. I think you hit it dead on the head. That's part of what he talked about. They had this part where he talked about possession versus partnership, and just like you were saying earlier, you know how growing up, we're kind of society just as a whole kind of pushes men in a way of holding your feelings in and really just not expressing yourself, and men do get hurt, but they mentioned something that was even crazier, that there's a way that you can. There's been times I've been caught in my feelings and it was just all about sex. Like I almost fucked myself in love. You know what I'm saying? Not almost. This is what I did.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It was like
food drives you crazy.
And being growing to a level of if at least being honest even about that. You know what I'm saying? And being honest about the hurt that I've caused. You know what I'm saying? Like it's so many levels.
I know some. Yeah. Because hurt people.
Yeah.
When you hurt, you gonna hurt another person.
Yeah.
Like, ain't no way you gonna do them right.
Yeah.
How you gonna do somebody right and you hurt?
Yeah.
Ain't no way.
Yeah.
You know, that's why I had to, as a man, go back and apologize to certain females, man. That like, I apologize.
Yeah.
Whether they, you know what I'm saying? Whether, I ain't want no responses back and no nothing back because you never know what they had going on.
Yeah.
But just as a man, through my process of what I was going through, I felt like I had to apologize to some females. Like, man, I did wrong.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
But it was because I was a hurt individual.
Yeah.
I was immature individual. I wasn't a man. I was a little boy. You know what I'm saying? And I apologize. And I hope you forgive me. You know what I'm saying? If you don't, that's up to you. But you know what I'm saying? I apologize. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Because I feel like there's a scripture that talks about letting go of when I was a child, I spake as a child. When I became a man, I put childish things away, right? And there was a piece inside their conversation where he said, as partners, we don't co-own each other. We co-own the relationship. We collectively own the total sum of what the relationship is going to be. And then he had a part where he said, try co-owning the legacy you're creating, and then watch what that demands of you as a man and become that. And I feel like that level of thought, introspection, that whole space, I feel like, it's one thing to be in your 20s, it's a whole other thing to be in your 30s. And I feel like if we're really going to get to that level of legacy and becoming more and being more, I personally feel like there has to be some coaching, some mentoring but I guess that's my coming back to it. Like, but I guess that's my issue. Where's the space for that even that level of it? You know what I'm saying?
I don't know, man. I just think, man, it has to be a connection to get back to the bigger picture, which is you know what I'm saying? What the name we call on to help us out through our situations.
Yeah.
Like the real situations that we have that can't nobody help you through.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because you're gonna get those people like, what if I need some type of mentoring and he ain't there or she not there?
Yeah.
Then what I go to, like, I'm struggling, so I can't go to myself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now who do I go to?
Yeah.
I find the next mentor.
Yeah.
I gotta find, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A picture. Now we gotta lead them to the bigger picture. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Absolutely. It's definitely not the whole picture. Yeah. Absolutely.
Right.
I'm with you. And to your point as well, I do think there's a new wave of leadership. I don't know how accepting the traditional sector is of them, but it's coming one way, whether people like it or not. It's coming. It's here. You know what I'm saying? And so, I think to your point, it's the mentor, the coaching. That's one side of it, but there is a bigger picture. You know what I'm saying? Right. And I 1,010% agree with that. You know what I'm saying? I think at the end of the day, that's what we should be focusing on. But at the same time, we do need help along the way,
Right.
And I would love, I just don't want to see the younger guys come up the way that we had to come up. And I think that puts the responsibility on us, you and I, and guys like us, to ensure that these younger guys are not coming up like that either.
The crazy thing, bro, is like these guys ain't coming up like us. Yeah. But they coming better than us, but doing stupider things.
Yeah.
Like, how is that possible? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just that this generation don't understand, like, what they have, man. Like, they got a whole lot, man.
Yeah.
And but it's so quick for them to make excuses. Like, it's an excuse generation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's always excuses for something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and everybody is like, everybody's just like, it's crazy. It's like, but you know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, we got it. If I reach one, that I'm good.
That's it, man.
Like, I did my job if I get one of them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. One at a time. I think that's key, man. We just take it as it comes and help where we can help out at.
I ain't pushing nothing on nobody. You know what I'm saying? That'll be the last thing I push on you, but I am gonna let you know how I made it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you know how I got brought through certain my situations, which were probably the same situations as you went through.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Cool, man. Well, look, that wraps up this episode of Culture Shift. I appreciate you, brother. I'll holler at y'all later, man. One.